Hey guys, happy Friday. I wanted to take the time to thank everybody that's been so supportive on this project that I'm working on called BeYou, Journey to Purpose. It's something that God has placed in my heart. I feel like it's a strong print that He's placed in my life, kind of like the message that I was meant to give at this season in my life. And yes, God gave you a purpose. God gave you a destiny. He wants to see it fulfilled, what He created you. He's so passionate about. And I think we're forgetting that, which is why, God has been inspiring my heart to write all these things. And taking care of what God made is so important. We're growing, we're developing, we're becoming something amazing. And God has each step of the way, He is our guide and we need to go to Him, and that's wonderful. But the one thing that I want to emphasize is that God gave us free will. And that means He cannot control your mind. So this video is really about your mind. Many times I've done it myself. We come to God and we're like, Lord, take me out of this, situation that I got myself into. It all started with a thought, guys. We can't expect for God to help us think, which is why He says gain wisdom, gain understanding, educate yourself, put in your mind the things that will help you grow, because these are the things that eventually will make you into who you will become. God gave you His word, and faith comes from hearing the word of God, learning the word of God, and all these things. God cannot control the way you think. And we go to God and we tell Him, Lord, take this thing out of my head, and He's like, I can't do that. I gave you free will. You have the power to choose, which brings me to my next point. We are so powerful, guys. We have the power to choose. We're not emotional beings. We're not physical beings. And the crazy thing is that people that depend on their emotions, things that because they feel a certain way, then that must be the path they need to take for their life. Or some people think that because intellectually they come up with their own conclusions of who they are, and that's what makes them them. This whole thing about BeYou is really to bring back into remembrance that God created us with purpose, and there is one identity that we have, and that's the one that God gave us. And yes, we need to search it out. Yes, He has the answers to that, so which is why we need to go to Him. Building a relationship with God should be our number one. And if we really care about ourselves, we're going to do that for ourselves. And if we can love ourselves like that, then we'll be able to love others. And I believe that we all have that significant other that we want to take care of, that we want to protect, that we want the best for them. You know what? It starts with you. So if you can't do that for yourself, then I'm sorry, but you can't do that with anybody. You're going to suffer. It's going to be very, very hard. And it's not something that I'm coming up with. It's the Word of God. And so, which is why this whole month I've been focusing on self-care, because, if we can share that message together, if we can encourage somebody to take care of themselves, then we can all become better people, a better community. We all have journeys to share. We all have stories that can help each other out. But at the end of the day, it's really all about who we're hanging around with. Self-care sometimes requires for you to get rid of people in your life that are damaging, get rid of ideas, friendships, theologies that are not healthy for you, and come back to your core. Come back to God, to the one that knows you, that formed you, and He will give you all that you need. So with that being said, I just wanted to share that with you. I am working on some projects that I'm about to share, and I'm so excited because this is rich information, guys. This is something that is changing my life, and I want the same thing for you. I thank you for your support, everybody that's been commenting, everybody that's been actively supporting this. I want to thank all of you. If there's anything that I can do for you guys, I'm here. It's been very interesting to learn all that I am about to share with you guys. So please, continue to share, continue to let this grow. I believe that we will become a community that is interested in the well-being of one another. I want to see you grow. I want to see you become. I want to see you flourish. And that's really what keeps me going. That's the most exciting part. I have faith, and I see and I believe what God has placed in my heart. So again, thank you. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm praying for you guys. If there's anything that I can do, know that I'm here.